Jake the Snake Roberts, you guys had to part ways pretty much before the red light came on, and he was sitting down in the chair. Obviously, some difference of opinions on what he would not talk about.
Well, the intriguing thing, I should tell you, is that it was after the red light, and so it's all on tape. Someday we'll do the the KC you shouldn't see video. But we have it. It's incredibly uncomfortable, but we have it, the whole thing. We sat down to talk, and it was an episode of Breaking Kayfabe where we talk about the person behind the worker. And this was a booking we made through not an agent. We made it through DDP. He was with DDP at the time. He was cleaning up, and Dallas brokered the whole thing, and I guess didn't tell him the details. So we sat down to talk, and he goes, just so you know, I'm not talking about my family. I said, well, there goes the next 2 hours of plans I had. I said, Jake, this isn't about the DDT. And I tried to explain it to him. And I for a long time, I said, Jake, come outside. I just wanted to engender a trust. I didn't know if it was because he thought I was going to be, I don't know, take him down dark places. And I guess that's where the show would have gone. But I wanted him to trust me. I said, Jake, come outside. Let's take at break, come talk to me. And he wouldn't come out. He said, no, not doing it. And eventually I said, all right, well, you can drop the money right on the table, and when you do, I'll have a car ready for you. And that was it. And it sucked. And I called Dallas. The phone rings 20 minutes after. He's like, what happened? I said, he didn't want to talk to me. I said, did you tell him everything that the show's about and what I said? And Dallas was like, I don't know, I might have forgot. It would have been such a great show, though. It's one of the ones I wish we had. Look, we lost the Buff show. Everyone's read about that in my book. We lost that show, but it was a timeline, and you can plug anybody that was working at near the top of the card that year into that year's particular timeline. But the Jake Roberts Breaking Kayfabe would have been I think there would have been some depth to that. But I understand why he said no. He had just gone into DDP style recovery, let's call it. And part of it was just like, there were things he couldn't experience again. There were things he couldn't talk about again. There were places he couldn't go in an effort to stay sober. And God, I understand that. I just wish somebody would have told me that before he came in. Or just say, all right, listen, when you don't mind talking about the dark days, then come back.